Hi, I'm Ming. Jewelry knowledge is frequently exchanged in this place. I've observed industry channels I've encountered. If you haven't subscribed, we hope you subscribe. This time I want to talk about the issue of buying gold jewelry. A few days ago I received a pleasant call from a dear friend. He is about to get married. He wants to purchase exquisite gold jewelry. Desire to use dragon and phoenix ducks, gold chains, etc. for marriage. I will just ask him for some detailed information. I can introduce some experts to him if needed. Let him buy cheaper. I asked him for detailed information. He has no idea. What do you want to buy? Budget, for example, how much to buy and how big to buy. He has no idea. Later I found this is actually something that many people need to know. Abundant online information available. But it's very scattered. I hope this insightful YouTube video gather information as much as possible. I hope to help everyone. We frequently see jewelry stores. Every gold shop has a gold price tag. Value of a single or pair of gold coins? Gold comes in yellow and bamboo variations. Some are gold bars. Bamboo and cypress are valuable. Some are 950 platinum. Most of them would describe it as 1 or 2 instances. Actually, how much is 1 or 2? Visit the stationery store. Do you want to buy a pound? You ask him. Does a pound equal 1 or 2 ounces? He does not possess it. Most of those pounds are typically measured in grams. How many ounces at most? There is never a pound or 2 forever. But we asked some frequently buy gold. Mrs. Mother-in-law. They seem very familiar. 1 or 2 is 1 or 2. Heavily just 1 or 2. They seem very familiar. Understood? What is Wong Tai Sin Temple? I don't know. Guild? Actually, I don't really understand either. They understand well. When it's unclear. Actually, there is a problem. Just fine. Why do you have to speak so unclearly? The wife asked the husband, why did you come home so late last night? Husband said over time. You continue to ask him. Ask and ask, hesitant or evasive. Isn't there a problem? Ask your family again for advice. Elder relatives. You ask him, hey, your gold chain is so pretty. Multiple. What is the weight in pounds? There are still some. When you buy gold, he must have said, just say this dragon and phoenix duck. Very beautiful. Very good craftsmanship. Yes. Handmade is very beautiful, but handmade costs money. Price of handmade items? Does handmade count? I want to break up cost of the raw material. How much does handmade cost? Also, when you sell gold, some are called fire numbers. Define the fire signal. Actually, if you explain it clearly, everyone will not misunderstand. Actually, the shops in Hong Kong are very honest. Just attempt to clarify. What exactly happened? Let everyone understand. Sell gold at the gold shop later. What else? How much did it cost? Everyone also understands.
I think when you spend so much money,
buy something. And there are so many languages inside. You don't know what to say. I personally believe it's worth studying. I hope this video, I can explain it simply to you. I am the same this time. Just saying some consumers. Things to know. Investment items. Numerous gold investment options are available. Many YouTube channels exist. Okay, don't delay. First of all, let me say, what is the price of gold? The price of gold actually has 3 types. The first type is called virtual gold. Paper is gold. We have no way you can use paper gold. Gold become a reality. We can only use normally. Bank investment account. Investment and financial management.
Buying stocks is like this.
These gold bars cannot be taken with you. I won't say this. The second type is called physical gold. We work in a factory. We usually make jewelry. We want to purchase gold as a raw material. Let's make some jewelry in 18K and 14K. This is the cost we pay for quality materials. This is also impossible to wear comfortably. There's no reason for you to put a gold bar on your head. And this thing, I'm not saying anything. And what I'm talking about is the third kind. Color gold. The color of the head. Golden gold. This price, when you guys entered the gold shop, what the salesperson said, today's gold price. There are many types of gold. There is bamboo gold. There is K gold. And K gold seems to be 14K, 18K. Italian K gold is also available. Indian K gold. Middle East K gold. Even Russia's purple gold. These are a lot of 14K gold. I won't say. Take the next opportunity. Starting another video, I will mention a few things. We are getting married. Or maybe the usual bamboo gold. Golden gold is golden. I will talk about it. The matter of gold. An industry that has lasted for over 1,000 years. I repeat.
It's really complicated.
They got it.
Instead, we expertly make exquisite diamond jewelry.
Ruby sapphire. Those accessories. Those are K gold. Actually, it's much simpler than you think. Points as follows. Buy gold. We as consumers. What should I pay attention to? Just departed recently. The first point. Jewelry shops in Hong Kong and Macau. 1 or 2 gold coins. A couple of gold bars from the mainland. The weight is different. Hong Kong and Macau have jewelry stores. 1 tael of gold is 37.5 grams. The mainland 1 tael is equivalent to 50 grams. Different basic standards. You have a friend from the mainland? He told you. Gold chain weighs 8 taels. He actually has only 8 taels. Your 8 taels in Hong Kong are different from yours. It will be very heavy and more expensive. This needs to be careful. The second, the timing can impact purchasing jewelry. Every year, autumn arrives. Peak wedding season is here. Add the annual Golden Week holiday in October. There is a growing trend of mainland tourists purchasing gold jewelry under the fundamental principle of supply and demand. The price of gold is expected to rise, but every year from June to August during this time, wedding season is over. I also think that very few people get married on July 14th, and this time, there are no long holidays in the mainland. Then you have the opportunity. Buy gold at an affordable price. The third point, the gold shop you visited. You see a gold price. The price of that brand. Are they all exactly the same in reality? Common belief among many, but the fact tells you different gold shops, different brands. The price in gold varies slightly. If you are looking to buy affordable gold, you need to explore more places. Take a look at its price. You chose the one with the cheaper price. The gold inside is a little cheaper, or you can check online. But I digress. Prices of gold items. It's not just about the price point. There are some more prices afterwards. You need to add it in. The fourth point, buying jewelry comes with a commission. This commission, all charges are uniform. Each one is just charged 2%. So you see how the gold price has increased. The amount is $10,000. Actually, it's sold to you. The amount will rise by 2%. It is sold to you for $10,200. Fifth point, the only expense is labor, and the cost of manual labor is not standardized. And here, it also depends on what was the price of the gold necklace. This matter, it definitely requires a different approach. Interested in negotiating? Only then will you know. And this is a completely different place. I can say this. Some big brands, famous, it will be a little more expensive. Small brand, a little cheaper. Neighbors at your street corner, it might be cheaper again. They say so. Sometimes we don't eat what we are not familiar with. I dare not say, is it really ripe? A little cheaper. However, Hong Kong is incredibly convenient. I highly recommend you. There are 3 kinds of goods, because it can actually vary greatly. Fifth point, many gold shops, or some salespeople, he will use a lot of promotional techniques. It seems like some people are saying, I'll give you a discount. Discount offered on commission. Some say, I will give you a discount on my labor fee.
Some even say hands-free.
What is it actually? Gold has a globally recognized price value. Why is it so cheap? None can compare to the international gold price. So actually in the end, check prices at 3 stores. As for how to compare, I will explain further below. I just said. Things to note when buying gold at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I will now briefly explain the concept. How is color printing charge calculated? The renowned gold shop in Hong Kong buys genuine gold. A 2% administrative fee is required. This is the commission.
How do you calculate the price?
Here is one method. Commission multiplied by the product of 2 numbers. That is 1.02% plus labor costs. Total price. 1 tile is equal to 10 coins. If you buy gold, it costs 1.025 money per ounce. 1.52 multiplied by 1.02 equals 1.554. Plus labor costs is just the price of your golden item I have mentioned before. The labor cost associated with each store may vary. Actually, how much is the labor cost approximately? Be very careful here. Some large stores clearly state that the handcraft fee seems very cost-effective. Some sources claim that the labor fee might be waived. Some people say his craftsmanship fee is around $200. Craftsmanship fee discount 30% off. Is 20% off plus 70% off a good deal? I'll give an example. If his labor fee is 1,000 yuan, having 1 or 2 pieces of gold, he is 1,000 multiplied by 0.28. That means his labor fee is 280 yuan per ounce on average. If you buy a 5-ounce Dragon and Phoenix Elegant, that is the product of 280 yuan multiplied by 5. So when I didn't know before, I was lost. He said 200 off. Isn't that not very cost effective? The handmade fee has actually been reduced a lot for me. Actually, no. Be careful with this. As for the labor cost, is it 1,000 yuan? Actually, no one knows. I have the courage to say, you go to a gold shop. You chat with salesperson A or chat with salesperson B. That labor cost can vary. So I suggest you go to a gold shop. You have your eye on a piece of jewelry. Request a paper from him documenting the exact quantity of gold. What is the price of gold? How much is the labor cost? You wrote it down. Go to another store. Just compare this item. This way you can easily find the cheapest place nearby. And another, when you see a piece of gold jewelry, you think it's very beautiful. But I tell you, handcrafted intricate gold jewelry, its craftsmanship must be more expensive. More connecting flights are sometimes available, more manual labor involved. So if you are considering purchasing some precious jewelry pieces, buy simple styles when possible. Handmade items are usually cheaper. Speaking of this, consumers need to know. Actually, it's almost there. When you owe money to 3 families, you can be reassured. Visit large stores, average or small store. Even at Sham Shui Po's gold shop, actually they are all very trustworthy. No need to fear deception from them, and I have been in Hong Kong for decades. Sell jewelry. I have never heard of some people go to these gold shops to buy gold, deceived by others. Of course, you shouldn't buy gold online,
Because gold is very easy to counterfeit.
difficult to locate. He who has heard of real gold is not afraid of the red-hot furnace. Respect an old master's work. You generously gave him a shiny piece of gold metal. He struggles to inform you promptly. Is this gold real or fake, can you tell? What about ordinary people? Gave gold piece. Need fire for burning. See if it changes color. True or not, color remains unchanged. It's really valuable. Possibly gold-plated. uncertain about the thick ones. Machinery is needed for that, so sometimes you buy gold. Master's instruction, cut it. Why do you want to cut it? It's time to cut. See if it has. Inside is actually pure copper or something else, so buy gold. Not advisable to purchase online. Buying gold really requires going to a gold shop. Few situations remain. You bought 4 dogs? Du kilo gold bar. That foreign country. I dare not reveal which country. It really tells you it's 24 kilo, but maybe some jumper connections. It may not be welded with gold. This situation, when it burns, it is mostly made of gold. Certain welding positions, it will see some silver, or perhaps some other colors. Position confirmed by welding. It's not welded with genuine pure gold. When you sell this piece of gold,
The master will burn it.
observing such a scenario, we'll discount a little more. You bought 4 dogs. Pure gold with 1,000 threads when there are more welding spots. When it's not pure gold, you are no longer 4 dogs. So why? Many people go fishing.
Just go sell gold.
Why are some shops closed? Need to add a discount. And this kind of thing, guarantees offered to companies. This matter, legitimate gold shops exist in Hong Kong. You don't need to worry. However, if you are not worried, you can always ask if you want. At the end, you might have observed numerous. Oh, then you will find. Actually, those are gold shops. The focus is not on amassing wealth, making money from your work. Gold price rises again.
Actually, is it?
This matter, to consumers,
It's not a major issue.
if you feel bored, you can fly. Let me check today's gold price. That goes to Boom Brick. You have seen it. 1 ounce current price. It is $17.92 US. And you calculate 1 ounce is equivalent to 28.35 grams. In that case, I will divide the number 1792 by 28.35. That's 1 gram of gold.
It's $63.20 US.
And a tale of pure gold in Hong Kong.
It's 37.5 grams.
That's actually 37.4, but I am 37.5 years old. A little better. How about some gold? Equivalent to 63.2 USD. Multiply by 37.5. That is approximately equal to 2,370,237. That multiplied by 7.8. That is the price per KL in Hong Kong dollars. It's 8,441 yuan. Let me take a look.
Where is Mr. Zhou?
He possesses some gold. He wrote 99.80 yuan. But don't forget, he still has a 2% commission. That is equivalent to 19,563 Hong Kong dollars. That does not include your labor cost. Actually, you can buy 1 or 2 gold bars. It's already expensive at 1,100 yuan. Then you can see the profit inside. Buy 1 get 1 free. It earns 1,000 yuan. It's 1,100 yuan. Labor cost involved so many times. Commission-free claim is made by him, free of charge. There is profit in everything. So every purchase, profits are significant. And when he skillfully does this business, he can boldly tell you, I adhere to market prices. All rooms are priced equally, stipulated. So actually inside it, there is already a profit. I purchase gold after talking. Then I might as well just say it. When you sell gold, what should I pay attention to? This video may be a little long. It's okay. I hope to help everyone. When do you sell gold, the color gold? You aim to compare prices at 3 stores.
Why do you say that?
Mainly gold shops and metal recyclers in the area. It will be beyond your golden weight limit.
There will be 2 additional charges.
One is commission. Another one is fuel consumption. Commission is usually charged at 2%. No need to worry. Fire consumption requires careful attention, because fuel consumption can vary greatly. Consider purchasing the gold option for best results. That receipt, the invoice must specify the weight and purity. When you buy gold, it's best to give it to the single person. And one thing to note, just like when you buy that charming shop, if you consistently buy from the same store, some pawn shops may choose to waive the fire insurance fee for certain items, or cheaper. Then you can save a little money. Also, if you buy the shiny gold-colored, many twists and turns or connecting points along the way, because these specific details will significantly increase the effort required for the commission. Play gin to understand. Grind and utilize gold. Some of the gold is missing. When you focus on all these details, banks also charge higher transaction fees. And if you received a shiny golden one, long time no sell. It's been a long time. Then your shop also closed down. What should we do then? Then you need to pay attention to different banks. Or recycling merchant. The percentage of fuel consumption in vehicles. General Bank. I can speak generally, not all included. It can receive about 4%. A few gold lines exist. It can save more than 10% of fuel efficiency. That is a gold worth $10,000. It can charge you $1,000. So it's really best to shop around. Take a few more steps. Hong Kong is so convenient. Walk a few more rooms. Sometimes you go online. Often see, which restaurant located in Shengwan is this? Or it could be Jordan. What specifically do you remember? What you see online? Yes, that's correct. I'm not saying those few shops are not good. I can tell you well, those few shops are very good. Visit additional subway stations, if there are more. The price difference could be a few $1,000s. I really suggest visiting a few more. And many companies have gold reserves. It provides some services. Goods can be bartered for goods. Several gold shops exist. It fully supports this service. I think gold is okay. But let me explain. If this precious thing is on top of a diamond, or on top of the gem, not advocating universal adoption of barter system for all. This thing, these are also some valuable insider secrets. If there is a chance, I will talk more about the exquisite diamonds. Exchanging Gold jewelry items is the issue. I think it should be about the same. I will stop sharing here today. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, feel free to reach out. You can leave a message below to ask, or if you feel that I am wrong. Let's talk about it together. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, or give me a like. Sharing ends today. Goodbye.